Hello everyone, today I, Mahak Shukla and my partner Deeksha Narang would like to tell you about red-black tree. There are various operations on red-black tree like insertion and deletion. Let's start with red-black tree. Red-black tree is a self-balancing binary search tree where every node follows following rules. Every node has a color either red or black. Root of tree is always black. There are no two edges in red nodes. A red node cannot have a red parent or red child. Every path from a root to a null node has same number of black nodes. Why red-black tree? Most of the binary search tree operations like search, maximum, minimum, insertion and deletion, etc. take order of height time where h is the height of binary search tree. The cost of these operations may become order of n for a skewed binary tree. If we make sure that height of the tree remains order of log n after every insertion and deletion, then we can guarantee an upper bound of order to the power log n for all these operations.
Now let's see how does a red-black tree ensure balance. A simple example to understand balancing is a chain of 3 nodes is not possible in a red-black tree. We can try any combination of colors and see all of them violate the red-black properties that Mahak told you. A chain of 3 nodes is not possible in a red-black tree. Like the following are not red-black trees. The 30, 20, 10, nil, 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 they violate the property 4. The property 4 that tells that the number of black nodes from the root to the leaf should have same number of black nodes. In the first, it violates the property 4. In the second also, taking the change of color 20 also, it violates the property 4. In the third diagram, it violates the property 3, that is that a red node cannot have a child red and a parent red. It can only have a black red parent and black parent and black child. The next 2 diagrams show the possible red-black trees like 20-10-3 and 20-10-3, in which the first picture has all the 3 in black, and the next diagram has the parent as root node as 20 black and the 10 and 30 as red. Now we'll see the black height of a red-black tree. Black height is a number of black nodes on the path from node to leaf. Leaf nodes are also counted black nodes. Height greater than or equal to h by 2. Every red-black tree with n nodes has height less than or equal to 2 log base 2 n plus 1. Now let's see how to insert values in a red-black tree. In AVL tree insertion, we used rotation as a tool to do balancing after insertion caused imbalance. In red-black tree, we use 2 tools to do balancing: recoloring and rotation. We try recoloring first. If recoloring doesn't work, then we go for rotation. Following is a detailed algorithm. The algorithm has mainly 2 cases depending upon the color of uncle. If uncle is red, we do recoloring. If uncle is black, we do rotations and recoloring. Color of null node is considered as black. Now what is uncle is also to be told, which I will tell you further. Now let x be the newly inserted node. Perform standard binary search tree insertion and make the color of newly inserted node as red. If x is root, change color of x as black. Black height of complete tree increases by 1. Do following of color x parent is not black or x is not root. If x uncle is red, grandparent must have been black. First point. The first thing to be done is change color of parent and uncle as black, color of grandparent as red, change x is equal to x grandparent, repeat steps 2 and 3 for new x. In the next slide is what it is shown. Parent and u is the uncle and both are red, g is the grandparent and it is black. In this, only the color change is of g as red and p and u as black. If x uncle is black, then there can be 4 configurations for x parent p and x grandparent g. This is similar to AVL tree: left case, right case, right case, and right left case, in which the first defines the child and the second defines in which the first is the parents position defined and the second is the child's position defined. Left case is the first case that we'll see. In this, P is the left parent of G and X is the left child of P. So in this we do the right rotate G and swap colors of P, G and P. You can see the X takes place of the P and P takes the place of G, and the color of X is same but the P changes its color to black. Even G changes its color to red, and there is a right rotation. In the left-right case, P is the left child of G and X is the right child of P. There is a left rotation. First we will make the same case, left-right case, as the left case which we saw lastly, and the left rotation, right rotation takes place, in which P takes the place of X, X takes the place of G, P takes the position of X, X takes the position of G, and G takes the position of U, and a right rotation takes place. The third case is the right case, in which P is the right child of G and X is the right child of P. In this, left rotate G takes place, G left rotates and swaps colors of G and P. U gets the child of G, G becomes the child of P, and X becomes the child of P. There's a color change in G and P, G, P and X. The last fourth case is the right-left case. In this, first we'll make it the right case, making X the parent right child of P. G is the right child of P and X becomes the right child of P in the first step. In the next step, we make the same as right case and rotate it left, making U as the child of G and X parent and P the child of X, and color changes of G and P and X. Now let's see an example to insert 10, 20, 30 and 15 in an empty tree. Insert 10. First, as X becomes the root, it is 10 and it is black. Insert 20. 20 takes place as the right child of P. Insert 30. Being greater, it takes the right child of P. It becoming a case of right case. It changes, it takes place as a left rotation, and color of 10 and 30, 10 changes and 20 takes the root place and color changes of black. Null is considered as black. Now inserting 15 in it, it takes place as the child of 10 and as a red node, as whatever we insert is always red. Case 2a takes place, in which the color changes and the 20 gets changed as red. And the case 3, X is the root, and so the final tree looks like the last figure, in which 20, 10 and 30 are black and 15 is red.
Now the next operation is deletion. In insertion operation, we check the color of uncle to decide the appropriate case. Whereas in delete operation, we check the color of sibling to decide the appropriate case. The main property that violates after insertion is 2 consecutive red. In delete, the main violated property is the change of the black height in subtrees, as deletion of the black node may cause reduced black height in one root to the leaf path. Deletion is fairly complex process. To understand deletion, notion of double black is used. When a black node is deleted and replaced by a black child, the child is marked as double black. The main task now becomes to convert this double black to a single black. See, either U or V are black, then U, if we need to delete this 20, then the tree would look like something like this. If both U and V are black, then the color of U as double black. Now our task reduces to convert this double black to single black. As we can see here, if we delete 20, then a double black comes here as null. When 20 is deleted, it is replaced by a null, so that the null becomes the double black. Okay. Now, If the current node U is double black, then it is not root. Let sibling of node be S. The first part is that if sibling S is black and at least one of the siblings' children is red, then perform rotation. Let the red child of S be R. The cases are divided as 4: left 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 case, left right case, right right case, and right left case. In left left case, S is the left child of its parent and R is the left child of S, or both the children of S are red. In left right case, S is left child of its parent and R is the right child. This is the mirror image of right left case. And if we talk about the right right case, S is the right child and its parent and R is the right child of S, or both children of S are red. If we talk about this is the right case. If we need to delete 20, we know it would become double black. Then this tree would look like this and this would violate the law. So we need to change the tree, and after this the sibling is black at least one red child. Then the left rotation would take place and 35 would come this side. Then the fourth case, right left case. S is the right child of its parent and R is the left child of S. If we need to delete 20 here, again it will become double black, that is null. Sibling is black with at least one red child, that is 35. Sibling S is the right child of its parent and red child of R is the sibling is left child of its. A second rotation, that is again left rotation, as we can see in this last figure. If the sibling is black and it's both the children are black, then performing recoloring and recurring for the parents. For example, now we need to delete in this tree, we need to delete 10. So there would be again double black. Then again we have a double black and a red. So there is, in this case, if parent was red, then we didn't need to recur for parent. We need to simply make it black. That is, a double black and a red makes a single black. If sibling is red, perform a rotation to move old sibling up, recolor the old sibling and parent. The new sibling is always black. This mainly converts the tree into the case A and the case B. We can see the left case and the right case here also. Like if we need to delete 10, we again have a double black. Then sibling is red, that is 20, right child of its parent. And then a double black, that is null, and a single black red would form black, that is null. If U is the root, make it single black and return.